Y'all, I'm not playing with you. This is so unbelievably broken, and if you're not abusing it yet, you will after this video. Let me just show you. Let me just show you. So right here, this game is where my friend Baron VG told me about JAX. I tried it out, I tested it out. Then we got this game, and then this game where my team was trolling. Okay. And then I picked it up. I looked at some, some of his gameplays and all that, and look at this. These are the 5 next games. Every single game I'm carrying. I'm carrying every game. You're probably gonna be able to win like at over 80% of games after watching this guide. But I am gonna warn you, this is gonna get nerfed. Probably within a couple of days. Maybe 3 days, 4 days. Abuse it now. Abuse this now. Message your friend. Get into a ranked match, abuse the hell out of JAX. No one is picking him yet. No one is banning him yet. But they will after this video. I can assure you that. I will cut off my arm from here if that's not gonna happen. I swear to God. That's a joke, by the way, YouTube, in case of, you know what I mean. Let me explain to you. Let me explain. All credits to my friend Baron VG, by the way. He got this build from a content creator called The Bouse. The Bouse, he said. But all credits to Baron VG, who got it from this content creator called The Bouse. So this is the build. By the way, only viable in jungle. Never play this top lane. Top lane, it does not work. I'll explain why during the gameplay. So first item is Nashor's Tooth. Then we go for the Boots of Mana. You are gonna run out of mana and the damage, like you really want the damage. And then here it gets interesting. You can either go Lich Bane or Rabadon's Death Cap. Let me tell you the difference between the two. Rabadon's Death Cap gives you a bigger all-in. Your ult, your third ability will do a lot more damage, so your explosive damage will be better, meaning you can one-shot. Lich Bane gives you more sustained damage. Now, it's not about sustained damage, it's about explosive damage, so that's why, contrary to popular belief, probably anyone else is going to tell you Lich Bane second, because it also gives you a little bit better jungle clear. I say Rabadon's Death Cap second item because of the explosive damage. You'll already start one-shotting people with the Rabadon's Death Cap. However, third item still Lich Bane. It's way too good of an item to skip on JAX. And then here we go for Infinity Orb. At this point, when you have these 4 items, you will one-shot anyone. Like any squishy champion, you will just absolutely blow them up. You don't even really need your ult for that anymore. Last item, Cosmic Drive. This one is important. If we do get this late into the game, you're already gonna one-shot everyone. Cosmic Drive at least gives you the movement speed to run around the team fight and get those, quadras, pentakills. So Cosmic Drive will be your last item. For your enchantment, you go for Protobelt, Stasis, or my favorite, Teleport. Teleport allows you to split push and teleport, because JAX one-shots turrets. You can split push like crazy. Now for the runes, here it gets interesting too. I don't want you guys to follow any other guides about this, because this is the way to go. Phase Rush. You don't want to go for Conqueror, you don't want to go for First Strike, you don't want to go for Lethal Tempo, whatever. Phase Rush is the one. Because you go in, you do your full combo, you become tanky, but what happens after that? After that, you can get killed. But if you have a Phase Rush, you can then run away or keep going. And another good thing about Phase Rush is you go in, you turn on your third ability, and if you're not able to stun the enemy, just hit one more basic attack. Phase Rush gives you movement speed and you'll be able to barely catch up to an enemy. Also, Phase Rush reduces your cooldown. So after your third ability gets procced in a teamfight, the cooldown will be reduced to like only 3 seconds. 3 seconds, you have another third ability. So like, absolute no-brainer, Phase Rush. Here we go for Gathering Storm for the late game. Here we go for Cup of Grass to absolutely one-shot people. Cup of Grass plus Infinity Orb, one-shot. Like, I'm telling you, one-shot. Here we go for Bloodline, just to heal up in the jungle. And then here is the most important rune. This one is going to do the most damage out of any other rune. Sudden Impact. Anytime you jump, Sudden Impact gets procced. And you're always jumping before you engage. I don't care what you're doing, you always go Sudden Impact on JAX. Smite and Flash. So I just want to get into the gameplay, guys. So a lot of you guys are not gonna believe me. Well, you probably saw the clip in the beginning of the video, but you may be thinking that's just lucky. You know what I mean? That's just lucky. It can be lucky. I literally only played 6 games of JAX, and I already determined that it's beyond broken. 6k. Now, can you imagine if I played 30 games and I fully mastered this champion? I'm already a good JAX, don't get me wrong. Like, I've played a lot of JAX back in the days, but I do want to say AP JAX is a whole different breed of a champion compared to normal JAX. By the way, you want to start third ability and clear exactly as I'm clearing right here. It's exactly how you want to clear. I need to turn down the volume, I think. There we go. You want to clear exactly like me. Let me see, actually, I think. Oh no, okay, that's a mistake. That cost me 1 second. That just cost me 1 second. You want to hit one more time and then your third ability is going to finish off the minion. The fastest you can clear the entire red side of the jungle is 1 minute 30. No, 1 minute 14. You can't do 1:13, I think. 1 minute 14 is perfect. 1:15, 1:16 is fine, but you really want to aim to that 1 minute 14. Every second counts. I talk about this a lot during my Wild Rift coaching. By the way, if you do want to get coaching in Wild Rift, make sure you message me. I'm coaching like over a dozen people again. I got a lot of new people that I'm coaching. One person that I'm coaching reached Challenger, by the way, and I never reveal the names because, of course, private stuff, but you know, massive congrats to that person. It's huge. It's an ADC player. Most people that I coach are ADC players. I think nearly half, actually. Yeah, I actually think nearly half of the people I coach are ADC players for some reason, which is funny. So just message me on any social media if you do want to get coaching in Wild Rift. Also, give this video a like. It really supports this channel a lot, you know. Do it if you want. And just watch. Honestly, guys, honestly, just watch this video. The whole thing. This is one of the best videos that I've released in a while. And no effort. This video took me no effort. I literally just played for 2 hours and I got the content for this video because of how broken it is. You know what the good thing is about JAX? And let me tell you how to play this, because you really have to play this correctly. I know that after this video, a lot of you guys are gonna try this and fail miserably. I know that. And let me tell you why. There's multiple reasons. First things first, you're not playing AD JAX. The playstyle is a lot different. And I'll elaborate more on this when we reach the later stages of the game. Second things second, a lot of people will try to fight earlier on in the game, which you can't. You need to farm. You need 2 items. 2 items is all you need and then you carry the game. Third thing is people don't farm. When you play AP JAX, in the early game you are very slow with taking jungle. But once you got that Nashor's Tooth, you are one of the fastest jungle clearers in the game. And whenever you're running around, you farm jungles. Also, you will one-shot waves. I should be able to kill him. Flash, jump, smite, easy kill. I'm gonna touch the wave, because this wave is gonna freeze perfectly for my Baron Lane. Like, I'm not gonna gank anyone except for a free kill like that. And as you can see, back to my jungle, as if nothing happened. Just nice and easy. Trying to farm as efficiently as possible, taking this, going to the wolves. I love how the Malphite is crying, by the way. I think I tell him here that he's overextended. He's like, do we have a jungle? I got killed 2 times in a row. Oh my god, jungle div. It's not me. You know, I'm doing my best, but it's jungle. I'm gonna shut my mouth just for the sake of keeping this channel child friendly. Let's just say it like that. So I'm just keeping the farming up. I got my Nashor's Tooth. 3.5 minute Nashor's Tooth. Only JAX can do this. You just farm. You farm. I'm saying only JAX can do this, that's not true. But you just farm. Nashor's Tooth is the turning point, because now you can farm faster. Like, look, my jungle clear now is actually quite good. Not the best, but now it's worth for me to invest my time to farm the jungle. You can see, I'm gonna take the grow. Oh, I wanted to gank. Securing that one. Look at that damage. Like, ult, second ability, nice. We're even killing Warwick. Let me tell you the biggest bait that the enemies will take when you play. Hit him and go out. Let me tell you the biggest bait that people will take when you play AP JAX. When you pick AP JAX, a lot of... Wow, what a snipe. You know what, Jigs? You know what? I'll give that one to you. That was amazing. That was a sick snipe. So, a lot of people will buy armor. This is what I noticed. A lot of people will buy armor boots, you know, all of that. Obviously, that doesn't do anything against AP JAX. They need magic resist. But the funny thing is, like, as I said, you can abuse this the first couple of days because people will figure it out. People at some point, people will figure out AP JAX is, he's even more broken than Viego was. He's even more broken than Lily. He's, I think, I don't want to say it, but I think he's the most broken champion that has ever been in Wild Rift. I don't want to say that because that's a big thing, right? Because Wild Rift has been out for like 3 years already. I'm trying to think of a champion that was better. Maybe Cannon? Like the old Cannon? But I actually don't think so. I think this is more broken. I genuinely think this is the most broken thing that has ever been released in Wild Rift. And people are not even banning it yet. Yet. Massive. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This is early, this is one item. This is one item AP JAX, and I just nearly one-shot that Morgana. One item. Now I want you guys to imagine what happens with 4 items. This is one item. And as you can see, my playstyle farming jungle. Everywhere I'm going, I'm farming, I'm farming, I'm farming. I want to gank this Lucian though. He's way too overextended, so should be an easy gank. I should not have jumped on him. I should have waited for his dash to jump on him, to be honest. But Warwick showed up anyways. I did miss out on his blue buff, but it would have been a free kill if he was alone. Oh well. What do? Back to jungle. What I'm gonna do here probably is I'm gonna take red buff, take the wolves, go back, buy my boot. Actually, am I gonna go back? There's 2 options. I can go back after the wolves, buy item and farm blue jungle, or I can take the entire thing. I can farm wolves, go for my blue jungle. I'm probably gonna go back though, because I have no mana. Probably gonna go back. That makes the most sense. Yeah, there we go. So I go back, buy my mana boots, and farm the blue jungle. Again, like, there's no reason to rush things. There's no reason for me to try to invade. There's no reason for me to try to gank. Just farm. Just farm. That's all you gotta do. And by the way, guys, if you want to enter the skin giveaway, giving away 2 skins on this channel, 2 on the second channel, all you gotta do to enter is put down a comment under this video. And again, you are just simply really supporting the channel when you do that. My channel has been doing so well views-wise, this main channel, and I'm really thankful for that to you guys. So you want to keep that up, you know, like, comment, all of that. Share the video. Share it with your friends, not for the video, but to be able to play this. Because like I'm telling you, this is free elo. I am telling you, ult, and he's just dead. He's just dead. The new ult is crazy. It just explodes on the enemy and it does damage. It's just truly remarkable how strong this new JAX is. I don't know if AD JAX is good right now. Honestly, I didn't even bother trying. But the AP JAX. You know what the playstyle of AP JAX is? Maybe something like Talon, but stronger. Look at how fast, look at his wave clear. That's the wave clear, by the way. He just one-shot waves. So let me tell you an integral part about the kit. Early mid-game, your third ability is gonna be one of the main parts of your damage. You wanna go in, third ability, tank those basic attacks, and then it does double damage. Every basic attack it tanks, it increases the damage by 20% up to 100%. This is gonna give you hundreds extra damage. This is also how you one-shot waves. You jump in the wave, you tank the wave shots with your third ability, and you one-shot the wave. You can also use the minions by jumping on an enemy under the minions will attack your third ability, and that will make your third ability do double damage. And look at what I'm doing here, pushing turrets. AP JAX is the fastest turret pusher in the game, the fastest. There is not a single champion that's faster. He exhausted me. Okay, here's something weird happened. So let me show you what happened. I clicked on my ultimate, but it didn't register it or something. Like, here I clicked on ult. On my phone, I clicked on it, but it didn't register. I don't know why. And you'll see me go through the settings to check what the hell was wrong. But like, I don't know why. I would have killed him. And I did. I clicked on it, but it didn't go through. That has been an issue that has been happening with me quite often with Wild Rift. You know, I click on stasis, it doesn't go off. I click on some abilities. I swear to God, is it just me? Or do other people have this issue as well? Sometimes, and this is only recently, when I click on an ability or stasis or something, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, and I don't know why. It'll happen again this game, by the way. It'll happen again. One more time, it'll happen. You'll see. They have so many shields, though. I may have to go for anti-shield item, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Probably just gonna go full damage. I love how everyone in the chat is crying. Like, all of them are bad players, and they're just complaining about each other. That's the funny thing. What am I doing? I don't care. I'm just farming my jungle. Because like, look at that jungle clear, guys. The third ability does crazy damage. I need to get that one, come on. JAX's third ability is crazy. Let me give you one little piece of advice. This is like for the JAX mains, and I got this one from Baron VG. To do the absolute most damage, you can stack up your passive. The passive of the ultimate. Every third attack does magic damage. So you can attack a minion 2 times. So look, right now, I don't have my passive. You can see my thingy is not glowing. When you have your passive, your sword will glow. You see? If you pay good attention, your sword will glow when you have your passive ready. So like right now, I don't have my passive either. But when I do get my passive, my sword will glow. This means your next engage, you will do even more damage. Because your sword is glowing. You have your passive ready. Attacking wards, by the way, is an easy way to give you passive. I die. Yeah, I got CC'd. I may need a QSS this game, but I don't know. I think it happened here. Wait, I just want to go back into the fight. I think this was the second time it happened. I jumped in, and I thought I clicked on ult, but it just didn't register. This was the second time. I don't know why. Because like it didn't even register at all in the game. It's warm, by the way. I'm gonna take this thing off. It just didn't register at all, and I just don't understand why. That's the only 2 times it happened in this entire video, so I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But yeah. This game will get very interesting. Let's just say that. I made sure to not include boring games. Like Here I was looking through the settings, yeah, because it happened 2 times already. I thought like maybe there's the quick cast and powered attack maybe, but then I realized that has nothing to do with it. That has only to do with the second ability. Has nothing to do with the ultimate. I ended up giving up the settings because I just couldn't find it. I don't know. And here, look at that, like the jungle clear is just so quick. Basically when you play AP JAX, the minimum gold per minute you should have is like 950. That's in a losing game. In a winning game, you should have 1100 gold per minute at least. There's no other champion that I require you to have that much gold with, except for JAX, because of how fast he'll clear the jungle. Oh, that's a kill. Oh, she flashed away. That was a good flash. Man, you'll see what I'm gonna do to this Jinx. It's gonna be so funny. These guys have an annoying comp. If I mess up my engage once, I will die. Because they have so much CC. They have a Warwick ult, Seraphine ult, Jinx root, Morgana root. So much CC in their comp. So like if I mess up even once, it's game over. Honestly, I need a QSS. I don't remember going QSS in this game though. But I do need it. Like now, reflecting on this game, I do really need a QSS. I'm ready. Come on. I'm waiting for that squishy. So, as an AP JAX, you always dive the backline. You're like a nuke on their backline. You never go on the tanks. Never. In the long run, you can kill a tank, but the main thing you're gonna try to do is to nuke their backline. And here you can see again, clearing the entire blue jungle, clearing the wave, and I'm gonna potentially look for split pushing. You can see even buffed minions, like the buffed frontline minion, is nothing for me. I one-shot that minion too. Like as I said, JAX's wave clear is no one has better wave clear than JAX. No one. Even inhibitor minions are nothing for JAX. Protobot, I get what I'm trying to do. Oh, there we go. Here's a team fight. What is gonna happen? Third ability? Flash? Ult? Oh my god. Jump in? Third ability? Kill? Oh my... What is that? Oh, baby! I just did 1v5. That was a 1v5. What is... I can't with my hair. I just gotta put this on. What was that? You know what's so funny? People just don't know. You saw how much this enemy was disrespecting me in that team fight. Did you see how badly they were disrespecting me? It's that disrespect that lost them that fight. It's the disrespect. People are gonna learn to respect AP JAX very, very soon. Very soon. Oh my god, that was nearly a 1v5 team wipe. I nearly wiped our whole team right there. Jesus, that damage. Ridiculous. They're taking Baron. I have teleport boots. I'm just quickly shoving this away just to make sure they don't have any pushing power. If they start Baron, I'm teleporting to them. They're not starting it though, so I'm just pushing. Again, one-shotting the way. Okay, they're starting Baron. I'm gonna teleport to them. I'm of course not gonna leave them alone with the Baron. I wanna make sure we get this. So let's just get it. Massive Baron right here. Secure objectives with JAX's second ability, by the way. Especially when you have Infinity Orb, not many people will be able to outsmite you. That's like your way to smite jungle camps. Right here, I was waiting to potentially catch someone out for free, but no one showed up. I do need that dragon though. This dragon is the third dragon for them. Oh, that's a terrible engage. This is what I mean. I make one bad engage and we just lose the whole fight. And pretty much the game as well. None of my teammates were ready as well. Like Malphite and Irelia unfortunately did not notice that the enemies had already taken 2 dragons. So they were not there in the fight. So it was not a good engage by me, but it was also my team unfortunately not following up with us. Hopefully he can 25 seconds, hopefully he can defend. He does have Baron minions, which helps a lot, but will still be difficult to defend. He'll have his ultimate soon too. Come on, he better be able to defend. There's no way we just lose this game, right? Oh no. No, no, no. Oh, they can't end. They can't end. Oh, come on. If he catches them, that's a free kill. Just ult. Literally just ult. Why is he not ulting anyone? No, he stasis. Look at the damage. Oh my god. That's the damage. What is that? I just one-shot Warwick. Oh, oh. What is that? What is that? I'm of course just farming the jungle. And I'm gonna try to maybe end the game right here. Why am I farming? We can maybe end? That's the thing with JAX too. Oh, there were no minions. That's why there were no minions. Yeah, I did the right thing. We can't end. There's 2 people up. If it was only 1, we could have ended. I don't want to get close to the turret, because that Seraphine ult will just kill me. I'm not disrespecting Seraphine right here. I am, however, looking for a one-shot, which I will not get, unfortunately. She flashed out of it. Smart Morgana. Oh, just one good engage in a team fight. Together with my teammates, easy wipe. We're gonna wipe all of them. I'm praying that they don't go in. I'm just going back. Cosmic Drive has been what is the word for it? Acquired. Cosmic Drive has been acquired. I'm full build AP JAX, full build one-shotting JAX. I don't even know why I'm taking jungle anymore. I don't need it, just for the fun of it. Look at that damage, just for the fun of it. At some point, by the way, late game, you don't care about stacking your third ability. You just want to activate it. You literally just want to turn on your third ability. Oh no. No. Yet again, you know, I got caught off guard and none of my teammates were here. Malphite would... Yeah, we lost it now. Yeah, we lost. Oh my god, what a sad loss. I got caught by the only non-squishy champion of their team. If only I just did not get caught by the Warwick, I would have nuked their whole backline. Oh my god, no way. Yeah, now it's lost. There's no way he can defend this. What a sad loss. Oh, what a sad loss. That is so sad. Ah, yeah. Oh, that hurts. That actually hurts. Yeah, of course, what is the poor soul gonna do with the Jarvan support? So, I have another game, by the way. There's 2 games. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. 33,500 damage, by the way. 2,200 damage for the sudden impact. But unfortunately, it was a terrible team. So now, let's go on to the second gameplay, which is gonna be this one. This one is even crazier. I kept this one as the second gameplay for a reason. Especially because this enemy has a Rammus. And Rammus thinks he's tanky, right? Like Rammus will think, I'm tanky, I'm Rammus, there's no way JAX can do anything against me. Here yet again, you always need to communicate this with your team when you play AP JAX. Play safe early game. I need 2 items. Always say this, because People will expect you to gank since you're the jungler, but you're not really gonna gank unless it's an absolute free kill. You're not really gonna gank at all till you're level 5. Sorry, until you have like one item, 1.5 items. And the best would be 2 items. So like, I'm not even really looking at ganks. Of course my eyes are on the minimap. Of course my eyes are on the Tryndamere. But like, I just don't want to risk it. Because if I gank the Tryndamere and I miss the kill, I essentially lose the game. Because like, I lose my entire free jungle clear. Lose so much golden experience. And even if I do kill him, it's not necessarily worth it. Because I will still lose time in my jungle. Like, I don't really care about my teammates when I'm playing AP JAX. I only really care about myself. I want to get myself fed, and if you play it correctly, like last game we lost, we could have easily won. I made mistakes. My positioning was kind of bad late game. I got caught off guard twice, and that's how we lost the game. If I positioned properly, I could have carried all of those team fights. But that's the thing, like, AP JAX is among the most difficult champions to play in the game. You make one mistake, you just die. You know, more often than not, you're gonna have the most gold in the game. I love how my teammate pinged the pike that Rammus was coming and he still died. It's like he got pinged like 3 times. But what I was saying is, AP JAX is among the most difficult champions in the game. And I said earlier in the video that most of you guys will try this and absolutely fail miserably. Because you just don't know how to play it. So like, take my advice, farm early game, learn the combos. That's another thing, learn the combos, you know, to engage. You want to activate your second ability, third ability, first ability, and after you stun an enemy, you can guarantee a hit on your ult. That's how you want to do it. And then after that, you want to hit another second ability. Another important thing is, you want to try to sneak basic attacks in between whatever you do. You know, whether it's activating your third ability, you want to second ability, sorry, you want a basic attack, third ability. Basic attack, another third ability. Basic attack, second ability. You want to use that basic attack in between everything, especially when you use your ultimate. Because after you activate your ult, it's not every third attack that gets bonus damage, it turns into every 2 attacks. And the bonus damage scales with AP. So that makes it even more important for you to use a basic attack in between stuff. However, when you're trying to burst an enemy, you don't care about basic attacks. You just care about abilities. But after the burst, you know, you're gonna keep fighting. That's when those basic attacks become very important. And I know this sounds a bit complicated, because it is. AP JAX is not for the faint of heart. AP JAX is not for the beginners. AP JAX is for the advanced players. For the master, grandmaster players trying to reach challenger, sovereign rank. This is gonna bring you to it if you master it. That's who it is for. In low elo, if you master AP JAX, you're probably gonna win 95% of the games. Probably. Even with terrible teammates, because people will not know how to play against it. In high elo, people already don't know how to play against it. They will in a couple of days. But in low elo, they won't. This is one of those low elo stomping champions. Just farm and stomp every game. I feel like I'm talking too much in this video. Like, it's main channel content. But I'm talking too much. By the way, this is another one of my silly stories. I don't know if some of you may know, but I dumped the girl that I've been talking about. She was an amazing girl. Everything was fun and stuff. But after dating her like 7 times, I noticed that we were not really talking about anything. I was in love with the girl. I really feel like I was. But then my brain told me there's no compatibility. Because I just couldn't, you know, in my opinion, she just wouldn't talk about interesting stuff. And when I tried to talk about stuff, she never really engaged in it properly. So I went against my heart and I ended it. Yeah. So I downloaded Tinder yesterday. I got so many matches. I didn't expect that. So it's a bit overwhelming, but nothing interesting yet. No dates or anything. But yeah. Gonna look for another one. I'm patient with it though. I can take one on a date tomorrow if I want, but I want to find the right one. I want to find my wife. I want to find the mother of my children. You know, the person that's gonna be with me the rest of my life. That's not gonna be easy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bad apples in between. It's not gonna be easy. But a small little update about my dating life, I guess. I added recent pictures and I got a lot more buffed now compared to last year's. I suppose that's why like I'm getting a lot of people that are I guess, matching with me. So yeah, probably gonna go on some dates very soon, see how that goes. I'm very busy with work, but you know, you're never too busy to find yourself a girlfriend, in my opinion. It's important. Because like, you can be as successful as you want. Like, you know, I'm successful with my job, I do whatever I want, I have money and all of that. But like, I don't feel fulfilled in my life until I find, you know, until I find a wife. At least, that, maybe that's just me. Because, look, I'm gonna be real honest with you guys right here. There's a lot of people, especially people that are, how do I say this without offending anyone? You have like the right politically and the left, and a lot of people in the left, they mention that you shouldn't rely on your partner for happiness. And while I do agree to a certain extent that that's true, because obviously you should be happy with yourself first, I disagree with pushing that narrative too much. Because this pushes the narrative that men and women can be happy alone without each other, right? And especially for women, I think this is very harmful. You know, obviously you want to be independent as a person, whether you're a man or a woman, obviously, right? Like obviously you do. But I don't like the narrative that it says as a man you don't need a woman, or as a woman you don't need a man. Well, I never really read online that anyone says you don't need a woman as a man, but so many people push the narrative where they say as a woman you don't need a man, you know, you're strong, independent, blah blah blah. And I think this is harmful. I think this is harmful to young girls because this will push them to, you know, to stay away from men, to just work on themselves 24/7, and then they won't know. They'll turn 30 without a husband. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. If you wanna live without anyone, nothing wrong with that. If you haven't found anyone yet, nothing wrong with that. But obviously, ideally, you wanna find someone as young as possible, right? So you can marry that person, have some kids. And then yet again, there's people that have other goals, but I'm just talking about the generic goal, like what 90% of the people want. So like, as a man, yes, you do need a woman. As a woman, yes, you do need a man. This is my opinion, right? This is my opinion, you do need it. Because me, I'm successful, I'm independent, I'm strong, I'm everything. But, you know, those lonely evenings hit quite badly sometimes. And then you're gonna, you know, when you have those evenings as a man, you may fall into bad habits. You know, whether it's dating a girl just to do dirty things with her, whether it's watching dirty movies like porn, whether it's feeling lonely and just terrible thoughts, you know, you will fall into those habits if you don't have a woman. You know what, like, I'm just trying to be real with you guys right here. Now, of course, I don't know how the brain of a woman works, but I would assume they may have some similarities to that as well. You know, when you have that lonely evening, when you have that thing you wanna talk with someone, and there are certain things you just can't say to anyone, even to your mom. You know what I mean? You wanna have someone with you to say that to. Now, girls are not gonna have that much trouble with that because obviously women among each other, they pretty much say everything, but men are different. See, this is why men need women especially. Because they may have something that they won't tell to their friends, to their other male friends, because they feel ashamed about it, right? Because us men in society are taught, you are not supposed to talk about your feelings, you're not supposed to feel sad, you're a man, you're strong, blah blah blah. So this unfortunately pushed a lot of men to not talk about their emotions with other men. But if you have a girlfriend, hopefully a good one, where you're not afraid to share your emotions and your thoughts with, you'll be able to let all of that loose, let all of that go, you know, all of those thoughts, and it is so healthy for you. Like, let me tell you, it's so healthy to just have that person in your life. And I've been talking about this for 5 minutes already, but my main thing is, if you're watching this video right now, and you think to yourself, I'm just gonna focus on working, I'm just gonna focus on school, I'm just gonna focus on this, that's fine, that's good. But you know, I've made the mistake in my life to focus hard on work for like 2 years or something. When I was 21, 22, I never dated anyone. I even had a girl that was very interested in me, and now in hindsight, you know, I dated her once, but I told her I'm too busy with work, I don't want to date anymore. Now in hindsight, I regret that so much. I regret it. So this is something I've never told anyone, but I regret it so much because it was such an amazing, beautiful girl, and I regret not dating her anymore. And she was very interested in me, she was a very interesting person, and everything was good about her. But I decided, and that was the moment where I was working with Riot, I was casting worlds, I was on top of the world. But I let go the most important thing in my life, which is finding your partner. Nothing matters more than that, finding the right one. Nothing. Money, nothing. I mean, okay, your health matters more than that, but like, I really want to advise you guys, especially the younger people, I recently turned 24, so I do feel like I can give you the grandpa talk, right? Don't ignore this. Don't neglect finding the partner of your life, whether that's a man or a woman. Don't neglect that for money, for business, for school, for anything like that. Because you will regret it. You will regret it hard. And you're not gonna find anyone if you keep doing that. So, is that all I wanted to say about it? I think that's it. I have more to say about this actually. Because if you feel like you're ugly, first thing, you're not. You're just not taking care of yourself. This is such a misconception people have. Like, let me say this. For example, you have a lot of pimples on your face. You're overweight. You're biting your nails. You're whatever. You drink alcohol, bad habits. You're not gonna look good. However, it's not your genetics. You have genotype, and I think it's called phenotype. I have no idea if I'm spouting nonsense here, but like your genes will probably be fine. There's maybe like only 1% of people that are truly ugly, but 99% can be fine. Now you have something called, in Dutch at least, it's called genotype. I think it's called genotype in English. I don't know, but basically what that means is what you do in your life affects how you look. Go to the gym, drink a lot of water, use face wash products, stop biting your nails, trim your beard. Like, my beard looks terrible right now. Look at how bad my hair looks. Look at this. Do I look good? I look terrible. I look like a dumbass. But when I do my hair, when I trim my beard, when I go to the gym, I look better. And you will too. Now, if you do want advice on going to the gym, eating more healthy, and honestly all of that, I do have a fitness and diet coaching program. It's funny how that actually came to. I didn't even mean to promote this, but I do have a diet and fitness coaching program, and we have such amazing results. We're currently coaching like 65 people or something. Some of them have crazy results. Like, I'm making an Instagram right now for it. Very, very soon I'll promote the Instagram for you guys, and you'll be able to check it out yourself. And it's almost summer. Like, it is actually summer already. And you can still make a difference. Like, in a month or so, you can make a massive transformation. Just message me. This is a paid program, and this program requires a lot of effort from you. You're gonna have to go to the gym. You're gonna have to meal prep. But the difference it makes, from zero to hero. You guys have seen the picture of me, right? If you haven't, make sure you check it out on my Instagram. I went from super skinny, looking like a dumbass, to becoming a Chad. Like, I got a six-pack, broad shoulders, and all of that. That didn't come from nothing. That didn't. So on the left, I was ugly, in my opinion. On the right, I looked like a distinguished gentleman. And the only thing I changed, going to the gym, having a proper meal plan, and using face wash products. That's it. That's it. You're not ugly. You're just not taking care of yourself. So I just really want to give these words of encouragement to people. Just take care of yourself. And all of that. So if you're interested in the program as well, just message me, DM me on Twitter, Discord, Instagram, anything, and I'll be able to help you further. So, I just had to talk about something. I haven't made a video like this where I talked about anything like that for so long. I just had to tell you guys all of this. Can you just look at the damage? Meanwhile, I just got a triple kill while pretty much doing nothing. But let's take a look at how much damage I did and all of that. I'm sorry, I talked about nonsense for like 15 minutes. Hopefully not too many people are gonna dislike the video because of that. So let's take a look. The damage graph is coming very soon. Come on. I didn't get MVP? What? I did 22,000 damage. Wow, actually Lucian did pretty well too, I guess. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video.